5, 4, 3, 2, 1. APL Planet 2020 global online APLGO event that attracted an audience of more than 10,000 associates from all over the world. Streaming in 60 countries, special guest speakers, translation into 8 languages, 4 days of incredible training, inspiration, updates and motivation. This event transcended time zones and united APLGO associates from all over the world. This was truly a global event.
Mr. and Mrs. Kulikov, welcome to the stage. To be honest, I'm having a deja vu. If you remember exactly 1 year ago, on the second day of the Magic of 8 event, we met backstage and had a discussion about that. Remember?
Yeah, I do. It's hard to forget. APL's 9th anniversary was planned to be celebrated on a cruise ship, but the pandemic came and made us change course.
The cruises were canceled. After you realized you couldn't make the cruise happen, and you also were not allowed to gather in a hall with a large audience because large events are banned, what was your first thought after you realized all that?
Panic. The first emotion was panic. At the beginning, we wanted to have some type of celebration on Zoom, as many other companies do. They don't tend to make a big event of it. They just invite a couple of speakers and the audience is satisfied with that. At first, we wanted to keep the celebration simple. Then we came up with the idea of 2 stages, but we couldn't stop there because we needed a green screen with great sound, online stream, great script. So we had to hire engineers, TV professionals, who I am immensely grateful for because they were responsible for the visuals.
I was nervous like never before, because that was the first time I hosted an event of that magnitude. It resembled a TV talk show in a way, when you connect to someone out there and you realize that nothing really depends on you. Last year I wasn't as nervous as I was hosting this year, and I realized why. At last year's events, if the lights went out, internet connection died, sound disappeared or whatever, like special effects didn't work properly, I could still host the show, lead the audience and perform. But this year, we depended on so many things, mainly the internet connection and others that we can't really control. But fortunately, everything worked out perfectly. The event's mission was to transcend borders. The team of professionals made this happen thanks to modern technology. For example, the main APLGO award, the Golden Leaf Award, was distributed by the president from our stage in Russia, while nominees were in their countries, but the audience saw it as though it was on the same stage.
We needed to make this award look spectacular because the Golden Leaf Award is the award each APLGO associate works to achieve during the year. We appreciate these people, and we are really proud of how we managed to make it all happen. Personally, I think we did a great job, didn't we?
Indeed, it was so cool. I was as amazed as the Golden Leaf Award winners, because it was so hard to predict how well it could go, whether everything worked out fine or not. Surely we rehearsed some moments of this ceremony, but it was all alive. I had never participated in anything like this and felt really nervous when I announced the first nomination. Ludmila Deryagina and Igor Grishko. I thought, what am I going to do if it doesn't work? How do I manage? How to react? I'm not a professional host after all, but thank God it all went according to plan. I guess that was the main thing the audience for our No Border event is going to remember. The entire audience and associates loved the moment where the crew and I were here in Russia, the nominees in the various other parts of the world, but it all looked like we are all in the same room on the same stage. It's great. The celebration was awesome. This is what we call APL Planet. Our main goal is to share emotions, drive, vibes and insights, and I think we succeeded here. Hi there, pals! Hooray!
You made a huge step forward in technical preparations like stage, screens, special effects. What about content? The event originally was planned for one day, but instead it took 4 days. Why?
First of all, we didn't manage to have other corporate events this year, unfortunately. APL seasons didn't take place, so we didn't have any training sessions this year. That's why Olga found another way to train our associates to talk about our product.
Great. And how did you choose the speakers for the second day? How did you find them?
Oh, that was challenging, to be honest. We researched many of the world's top motivational speakers and chose the ones we would like to see, and then we invited them. For example, it was an interesting story with Tom Schreider. To be honest, before the show, for some reason I thought he had passed away. Yeah, I missed that moment somehow. I was misinformed. I grew up reading his books on networking business. When I started networking, I was 17. I think I had already read all his books by then. And since it was so long ago, I thought he wasn't with us anymore. But when I was on a tour in Phoenix, someone showed me his book and told me he was the best motivational speaker ever. I said, sure, I know that guy. It's the Big L. And Tina said, he gives us a training session each week. And I was like, what? Recordings? No, she said, live. What do you mean, he's passed away, hasn't he? Our US team was shocked. Then they decided to shock me even more by getting us an appointment via Zoom with Tom Schreider. So we talked and made arrangements about his involvement in the APL PLANET online event, so he could enhance our leaders' skills.
Super. We also have Robert Kiyosaki, don't we?
Yeah, during the pandemic we have heard of many pyramid schemes starting. To be honest, this disappoints me a lot, because I can't understand why people never learn. They keep investing in these, sell their property and invest again to get some other property. It's crazy. They just don't learn. They keep on losing money. They keep holding out hope like playing a lottery scratcher or buying a lottery ticket. Since playing the lottery is a better idea, because you probably have a better chance to win. Many pyramids are disguised as networking businesses, and they're not reliable. So I wanted Mr. Kiyosaki to talk about that. Many tend to quote his books, though they never really read any. They just pretend. So, from the very beginning, I had the intention to invite Mr. Kiyosaki to be a guest speaker.
Most of our speakers are the ones we learned from as professionals. Their books are the ones Sergey reread when he started network marketing, so I guess we wanted them because of this.
I guess so.
Great, thanks. Let's talk about day 3. What stands out about this day? Who are the best speakers on day 3?
Personally, I'm really looking forward to day 3 because we finally managed to do something we've always wanted to.
Day 3 is going to be an outstanding day because we're going to share some of the most useful information about our product. Professionals from various fields will take the floor and speak about certificates, packaging, and ingredients of our products. We're expecting lectures from healthcare professionals, nutritiologists, as well as many other professionals. Also, we will share testimonials, unique visuals, unique speakers, because we haven't done anything like this before.
What about day 4?
Day 4 is the day that we call Leaders' Day, because the best of the best who achieved the most this year, who reached particular qualifications this year, will share their unique experience, life hacks how to achieve the same results as soon as possible, going big in Go style.
User Erica_APL asks, how much does it cost to invite the top speakers?
Expensive. Expensive. Of course, you can find all this online, but I will say the following. After all the meetings and price negotiation, that we obviously do, for sure we managed to invite them, and you can clearly see how much effort they put into their speeches, sharing their energy and experience with our associates. Something new or overlooked old things, long forgotten to implement in their businesses. Surely it's expensive, especially within a pandemic that made them even more in demand. Everyone is at home, locked indoors, working from home, and it seems like all the speakers' prices shot up.
I personally went to a live speech of Randislav Gondapas, and the ticket back then cost a pretty penny, even though there was this huge audience in a large hall. The training session was about general stuff, but here we have a training session for our associates about one field of network business. So it seems priceless.
That's true. We discuss details with each speaker. We discuss the company's values. They know what we want for the future of APLGO. They know our goals for 2021, which are to raise global sales volume up to 1 billion. So each speaker knows our company pretty well. So they don't talk about general stuff, they talk about our company.
Next question. Are there going to be new products in the Accumulate SA line?
Sure, there will be. Except this year we did not announce a new product this year. But it doesn't mean we didn't want to. We have many ideas, but we will be making new Accumulate SA products. Trust me, new products are coming, but one step at a time.
Another question. What are your plans to celebrate 1 billion sales volume?
Yesterday I hinted that the next anniversary is going to be a triumph. I mean, I have no doubt that we will manage to surpass $1 billion in sales volume by next year. And when we do, the celebration will be groundbreaking. We take pride in our corporate events. When we achieve our goals, we will always celebrate our achievements on grand scales.
Yesterday, I heard you plan to get a stadium?
It's quite possible. I mean, we do know how to create a digital stadium.
Yeah,
after all.
true.
Only time will determine whether it is going to be a real or digital stadium. But one thing is for sure, that our next year's anniversary is going to be grandiose and triumph. Because APLGO will not do things any other way.
To me, it feels like you planned this event and made it all happen the best way possible, though originally the plan was just totally different.
To be honest, we planned to do something else. A different location, different size, different budget. We wanted it to be a cruise. Well, just yesterday I said that Olga planned what we were going to do for our 10th anniversary, even before this 9th anniversary. So to be honest, we didn't plan to do this year's anniversary as tremendously as we did, for sure. But we appreciate our leaders and associates so much, so we want them to be proud of the fact that they are with the greatest company that spares no expense for them. We put every ounce of our heart, soul and time into what we're doing, to make them feel confident in our future. I'm really nervous. All the efforts and expenses of organizing such a tremendous online event. I will definitely call you on stage on day 4 if you survive, of course. Backstage and other details of APLGO's 9th anniversary are coming in our next video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and be the first to see all our new videos.